Make sure the sound is good. Bear with me. We'll be live here in about 2 minutes. Or probably way less than that, actually. Testing. 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 Alright, sound is good. Welcome to the Crypto Boss Ninja channel. Let's look at the crypto market. And I do want to look at the Fear and Greed Index before we do anything else. So let me get that pulled up, and then I will flip the camera for the people on TikTok. Do know we are streaming both on YouTube and TikTok, Crypto Boss Ninja on both. We have a Telegram group. Link to join that is in the description below. And yeah, let's look at the market right now. Market is in the greed, so just be cautious about that when you are looking to open up any trades. The trades I'm in right now is I got out of Galfa, which I shouldn't have done, and now I'm in Casper. And now I'm going to be in this trade for the rest of the month, no matter what happens. And I'm going to make money in this trade. I will talk about this and why I'm staying in this trade and why I got out of Galfa. But first of all, let's go to the Fear and Greed Index right now. That is at 68. We are in greed, so be cautious on that when opening up trades. Until we really get into extreme greed, though, I'm not super worried. Plus, Bitcoin looks decently good to me. There's a key level we have to get above, but right now we are in greed, so that's something to just to be aware of going forward. Let's go over to the Bitcoin price and talk about it. Testing. All right, so I'm just gonna record this for a second, just for whoever's not watching. So right now, I talked about this on the last live stream on Saturday night, that Bitcoin has to break $37,600. I saw this in a falling wedge, and that did break to the downside. They break up 68% of the time. This was not part of the 68% of the time they broke up. So short term, but short term on the forward time frame, we are holding the 21-day moving average. Let me go back to like the weekly time frame. Weekly's overbought, 3 days overbought. Daily chart for Bitcoin, it has more room to go to the upside, and the forward time frame is oversold, and now trying to get moved back up. And the daily is oversold as well. Now the 1 hour chart is getting rejected off the 21-day moving average. So the 1 hour chart would suggest it's more likely you roll over unless you can break this key level right here at 37.3 on the 4 hour time frame. I really would like to see Bitcoin get above this gap you have here at 37.7, 37.6 in that vicinity. That's what I talked about in the last live stream. So Bitcoin will say 37.7. If Bitcoin does not break $37,700, I cannot be bullish on it short term. Long term, if you break 37.7, I'm looking for a move all the way back to 39,508, and then above that higher to the measured move of $41,300 out of this wedge. And I still think this wedge is valid. So to me, as long as you can still hold it, technically if you look at it like this is a higher low on Bitcoin, on this uptrend that you have going here. I mean, that is definitely a higher low. You can see it, and that's a great touch of the upsloping support line. So to me, it looks good. It does look good. Bitcoin does look like you are still in uptrend on the higher time frames, such as the 4 hour time frame. So I actually like what I'm seeing. The 1 hour chart, like I said, looks a little bit sketchy, but if Bitcoin does not make a new low below 36.6, to me, technically, that's a good sign. If you get a bounce here on the 1 hour time frame, and then the 1 hour time frame rolls over, because you are overbought right now, and if you don't keep pushing, and if the 1 hour chart doesn't get pinned, that is going to make a lower low, and if that happens, then we have to look to downside targets. If you do break this last local low here at $37,600, we'll call it, technically a little bit higher, then I'm looking for it to come back to the 200-day moving average on the forward time frame, which is at 35,975. And if you don't hold that, you can look for $33,340, because that's where the 200 SMMA is, and that's also where you have support. So this is a huge level for Bitcoin. I do believe you're going to get a massive dump, at least to the 200-day moving average at 36,000, if you do not hold this level of support here at 36,628. So that is a major level we have to watch going to tonight. If the 1 hour chart can hold us, or is it going to dump us? Right now it looks like you want to dump, but if the 4 hour chart wants to take over, because it is oversold, the 4 hour chart can pump, and the 1 hour chart can get overbought and stay pinned, and that would be what we want to get a higher move up. So if Bitcoin on this 1 hour time frame, though, does not get above 37.6, or 37.7 I'll call it, then there's really no reason to be bullish. If you break 37.7, then that is the only way it can be bullish short term. Long term, this forward time frame looks good as long as you can hold the level of 36,600. So that is my update for Bitcoin. If this, then that. We'll have to watch that 1 hour chart going into tonight. And that's all I got. If you guys enjoyed this video, appreciate if you hit the like, subscribe, share this video with your friends, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So Bitcoin, yeah. that's Bitcoin in a nutshell. Okay, I did get out of Galfa. I shouldn't have done that. I did get out of Galfa, and I got into this trade. The only reason is, let me pull up the Galfa chart. So I was looking at the 4-hour time frame. I got out up here, and really you didn't get much of a dump since then. I got out right here probably actually when Galfa was at 41-ish. Maybe it was at 42 when I got out, and then it went up to like 47. I shouldn't have gotten out, but the 4-hour time frame was overbought, and you really didn't have. Since then, you've only gone up since I got out, which sucks. But also the daily chart is overbought now on Galfa, as well as the 3-day chart and the weekly chart. So I just was looking at the higher time frames getting overbought. It's low market cap coins, so it could probably pump pretty easily. But then I got into Casper because the 4-hour time frame was oversold. I got in down here on that, and the daily time frame was oversold. So on the daily time frame for Casper, I'm looking for a massive move up if you can hold these levels, because this is a bullish pennant, and they break up 68% of the time. If it does break out up, you're looking at a measure move to 21, and that's about a 70% move up roughly. I got in at 13.9, so I am definitely underwater a little bit, but I am fine. Casper is another coin I'm bullish on. I've talked about this. So if Casper goes sideways or whatever, I'll just buy the dip and DCA in lower. I don't believe I'll have to hold this very long to get back to break even. And what I want to do here in the next week, or probably sometime in December, I want to put another $1,000 into Galfa, and so then I have $1,000 in each, and then just hold them for a while, see what happens. I think this chart again on Galfa looks really bullish to me. Like I shouldn't have sold that, and I should have waited. Just I shouldn't have gone out, but hindsight's 2020. I'm not going to sell Casper at a loss now, so that's the trade I'm in, is on Casper, and I'm going to probably hold this till at least till we see 21. If we make more bullish moves on the smaller time frames at 21, if we get up there, then I'll continue to hold the trade, and if we go lower, I'll just DCA in lower. So that's what I'm looking at on both of those coins. Both coins still look really bullish to me, and the fact that Galfa has made a higher low now on the 4-hour time frame, and we have gotten almost no correction is a good sign for the bulls, but the daily higher time frames do need to come down. So that's the two coins I'm really watching short term, and yeah. If you guys have requests for altcoins, let me know in the comment section below, and I will look at them. And thank you for the likes, and let me see if there's any requests to do anything. Thank you for the follows, guys, and let's see. I don't see any requests. But I don't know what coin you're talking about. Where's it going and when? I'm not sure what that's referring to. If it breaks 35K, I can re-enter all in. Well, going back to Bitcoin. This is what I see in the higher time frames, though. When you look at the daily time frame, let me just clear my chart completely of drawings. This is definitely a rising wedge. And usually rising wedges break down to where they started. And I would pretty much say that your rising wedge really started right here at 33,168. So to me, this is pretty... Bitcoin has to get the bounce here to remain bullish and in the wedge, and if you don't do that, I would be looking for a move back to 33,300. That's also, like I said, why that's such a huge key level of support, because that's where the wedge started, and there is decent support there. And also, yeah, that's really why I had support there at $33,300 because of that. But that is definitely a rising wedge. So if you don't get the bounce here and you lose this bottom wedge line here at 36,648, I'm looking for a move at least back to 33.3 because of that. And yeah, I'm going to go back to where the chart was. It might be more messy, but that's I don't want to remove all my support lines and all that. So that is what I'm looking at for Bitcoin. You have to hold 36,648. I don't see any support at 35K. If you don't hold 35K or 36,648, I'm looking for a move back to 33,340 or 33,300. So I don't really see why 35K would be support, but that's just my look on the market. Everyone has their own look, and that's why the market does what it does. To me personally, I don't know why someone would re-enter 35K. I would personally wait for 33.3, but that's just me. Because if you lose, I mean, if Bitcoin loses 36,648, you are going more than likely to come back to where that wedge started at 33.3. So if you guys have requests for altcoins, let me know in the comment section below, and I'll look at them. But that's kind of my wrap up for Bitcoin. Bitcoin dumps, the entire market's going to dump, and I would hate to see that happen, because then my trade would probably go down. But then it could DCA and lower, so it's hindsight's 2020. But if Bitcoin can pump here, I think a lot of altcoins will continue to move up, and I know a lot of altcoins are doing well right now. So that is kind of what I'm looking at for the market tonight. So with that being said, guys, I'll be back live Saturday, 8 p.m., 7 p.m. Central Time. And we do have a Telegram group. Feel free to join that. Link to join that is in the description below. I don't see any new requests, so I'll wait a little bit longer. If there's no more requests, then that's going to be about it. I'm going to, while I wait to see if there's any requests, I'm going to post this video that I did on Bitcoin, so that people who didn't watch my live stream can go watch that market update. And and let me just see, still nothing on YouTube. So up or down on Bitcoin, I told you, if this then that. I don't know what else you want me to say. If you missed it, you can go back and watch it on the YouTube. But I told you have to hold 36,648 or we're going to dump. I don't know how else to tell you that. So Bitcoin has to hold all right. And if you don't understand what I'm talking about, or you need to see the entire screen, watch it on my YouTube channel. I'm posting the video right now about that. So that'll be up in about, I don't know, 3 minutes. If I can find a good thumbnail, that would be helpful as well. Oh, screw it, we'll use that one. And crypto Bitcoin and post. This will probably be up in like 2 minutes. You're all good. But this will be up in about 2 minutes. So if you missed it, you can go watch it here. I went in depth on this video. So Bitcoin right now does look really sketchy unless you break 37.7. I'll just keep it simple. And yeah, it doesn't look very good to me right now. Bitcoin really needs to get that pump. The 4-hour time frame would suggest you can. 1 hour time frame doesn't look very good to me. That's what I'm pretty worried about. So all right, so now it's already up. It's already posted. If you want to go to my YouTube channel, go check it out, and that'll give you more in-depth analysis on the market. But yeah, right now, if Bitcoin dumps, the entire market will dump. So it's not. Just keep it simple. So you have to keep it simple. If you don't break 37.7, then you are going to probably go back to 33.3. That's the short summary of what I've talked about tonight. So if there's any requests, let me know in the comment section below. Otherwise, with that being said, guys, that's all I got. I'm going to go watch some football. Thank you guys for the few likes that I got on TikTok. And I know the Bears and Vikings are playing here pretty soon, so I'm going to go watch that game. But I'll be back live Saturday, 7 p.m. Central Time. So appreciate you guys joining. Since I don't see any requests, I'm going to end the YouTube live stream. And thank you guys for joining us. See you guys on Saturday.